Hi, Jeff here with the Bennington and Elkhorn Valley Railroad. Just want to talk a little bit about my Elkhorn River scene. Don't really have any video to share, but this is kind of what I was going for. Photograph here showing a kayaker in the Elkhorn. I do have some stills that I'll share, kind of show you the progression. Basically started out with foam board, cut a big gap in it, which I had some time I had to fill there, and then filled in the base, just bottom of the river initially with another piece of foam board, as you can see there. Cut out a little notch in the bench work to kind of accommodate the scene from the end. And obviously had to do a little bit of carving out of the shore, so just used a blade to get a rough shape of the shoreline there, as you can see. Most popular item to do the river bottom was Sculptamold, very popular with model railroaders. And as you can see here, mix that up and pour it into the bottom there. And it's obviously very important. We're going to be pouring in the gel solution for that river, that it be nice and well sealed. Did do a little bit of paint. To kind of give the river bottom. I'm kind of colorblind, so I was doing the best I could. Had to use help. My wife helped me a little bit with picking the colors. Actually went with this ArtResin, which some studies have shown tends to not yellow like another popular product that railroaders use. ArtResin, I highly recommend it. Easy to use. And just began to pour in some different layers. And here again, I would mix up the resin and basically mix in a little bit of acrylic paint in order to come up with colors. I struggled a little bit early on. Fortunately, had several different layers that had to be poured. Generally don't want to pour more than about a 1/4 inch or so of the gel to let it dry well. But slowly, as I got my way up to the last layer with my wife's help again, since I struggle with color, by the time we got done, I felt like we got a pretty decent color for an Elkhorn River, kind of a little bit of a muddy river. But by the time we got done, we kind of got enough of a little bit of a blue in it. So I added a couple kayakers in there. I had to order these all the way from the UK in order to find these end scale kayakers. And so yeah, it turned out pretty well. Still to fill in a little more trees along the shoreline. Elkhorn River Valley is a little more densely vegetated than this, but I'll leave you with a video here. I almost forgot to mention the river current that I added with Mod Podge is another popular product with model railroaders. You just brush it on and it dries transparent, but it gives a little bit of texture. If you notice there, I've got kind of a current now in the river, so looks really cool, I think.